and I'm a concerned citizen and Edmontonian. We want every community in Edmonton, Muslim, Palestinian, Arab, and Jewish, and all others to feel safe and protected by the Edmonton Police Service. The public must be based on facts, not favoritism. As community, we have serious concerns about the mid-February 2026 MCCA-funded educational trip to Israel. As an educator, I feel compelled to respectfully remind Chief Dreichel of the history of his badge and what it represents. Since 1892, Edmonton Police Services have claimed a commitment to integrity, community, and courage. These values are etched into the badge that every officer wears over their heart. It is worth remembering the word courage itself comes from the Latin word cor, which means heart. Courage alone is not enough. Integrity demands honesty and accountability. Community is earned through trust, not something claimed on a crest. A badge does not promise integrity. Without accountability, it is just tarnished metal. The IOF and their Canadian lobbyists are continuing to advocate for genocide, often referring to themselves as the most moral army in the world. This assertion is used to frame the IOF's actions as ethically superior, particularly in its ethnic cleansing of Palestinian civilians. According to Australian academics, it is estimated that the IOF have murdered between 100,000 to 600,000 Palestinians in Gaza. As early as 2023, leading human rights organizations, alongside a number of Holocaust scholars, have labeled the slaughter a genocide. The former UN Secretary Antonio Guterres called Gaza a children's graveyard. Not only is it safe to say, it is a moral necessity to call Israel what it is, a genocidal apartheid regime. Corsair AI is a private Israeli tech company that sells AI-powered facial recognition systems to governments and private organizations for surveillance and security purposes. This is a quote from their website. "We recognize and are wholly committed to meeting the responsibilities we have for ensuring that our technology is only ever used as a force for good in the world we help to shape." Corsair developed an AI-based facial recognition application for the Israeli military to conduct mass surveillance of Palestinians in Gaza. According to the New York Times, Israeli soldiers entering Gaza were given cameras equipped with the technology. Soldiers also set up checkpoints along major roads that Palestinians were using to flee areas of heavy fighting with cameras that scanned faces. Now, the Police Commission and the Police Department expects this community to accept Axon tools that have been created within the Palestinian laboratory to be applied ethically in Edmonton. You expect this community to be a pilot population for a company that actively participated in the most devastating and ongoing human catastrophe of the 21st century. This commission and the police department are knowingly and irresponsibly inviting tragedy. It is not a matter of if, but a matter of when this nefarious tool will take an innocent life. It is a certainty that you, the police commission, and the police department will have blood on your hands. When that time arrives, Edmonton will first mourn, then hold each other and every one of you accountable. I'm appealing to the people, to the community, as we now have come to understand that our Police Commission does not hold our public safety to the moral standards that is reflected on their badge. Edmontonians, Calgarians, Albertans, Canadians, this weaponized surveillance technology is a threat to us all. We are witnessing the rapid expansion of a surveillance empire, a rising tech ottoman that can identify, track, and categorize people at scale without consent or knowledge. I am depending on the core, the heart of the community, to continue to rise together in courage and integrity and take what has been tarnished and polish and restore what can still be made worthy of trust. To continue to hold our police commission, our mayor, and city councillors to account for the decisions they have made, including how public safety is funded and governed. We now live in a new age where technology reshapes the landscape and a new world of unprecedented danger that carries serious risk towards humanity. It requires our vigilance and continued public oversight. Lastly, Warren Dreichel, you may be the chief of police, but you are not the chief of community. I often tell my students that an apology isn't what you say, but what you do next. Your continued presence will be a daily reminder that your department and this commission chose an apartheid regime over the good folks of Edmonton. Free Palestine.